So this is the same vehicle that Rosa Parks sat on and then refused to move to the rear of the bus and changed the course of American history and actually changed transit. This bus originally was bought in 1949 in San Diego, California. West Division purchased the buses and drove them actually all the way from San Diego to their garage in Oak Park without any breakdowns, and that was in 1967. So when this bus was originally manufactured, it cost about $16,000. It was bought used for $5,000 by West Towns Bus Company. In recognition of Rosa Parks, we reserved one seat on every bus to recognize her contributions with a placard on it, and that was in our whole 800 buses in the system. That, you know, in this day she refused to move to the rear of the bus and the effects that it had on transit.
It's so much easier to transport yourself back to that time when you can physically see it. Because most of the photos we have, you know, they're black and white, they're grainy, nobody was there taking pictures the moment that Rosa Parks was on the bus and wouldn't stand up. And so it's just to be able to visualize it and to see yourself in that space in full color in 3 dimensions, it just helps you picture it. And it also helps you remember how recent that was. Like, we still have this bus from that era. It still runs. This is not ancient history. This is, you know, there's plenty of people who are alive now that remember when this happened.
But there are a couple of things about this bus. Number one, it doesn't have power steering. It also doesn't go very fast. It goes about 21 miles an hour. So can't bring it on the expressway, you have to bring it on side streets, etc. And the heating element is not as good on these older buses as what you expect when you take our Route 606, etc. So it's cold in there when you drive it. And so we took it out to the Black History Museum, DeSalvo Black History Museum. We are bringing it around to a couple of our garages so our employees can see this vehicle. So with the DeSalvo Museum, we weren't sure we put it out right in front of their door, kind of like what we have here. There was a line from the museum door all the way to our bus and back behind our bus. And it was a lot of parents with their kids, and they'd get on and explain what happened. So it was really a beautiful thing to see. And then
most people would agree our country still has a long way to go, but it's been really exciting. We've gotten a federal RAISE grant to improve our Harvey Transportation Center. That's actually a picture behind me, coincidentally. And that's a primarily African American community, and they're going to be getting a brand new transportation center in the next few years. Our partners in the federal government and the state government are really taking that seriously, and it's just a really exciting time to kind of not just tell our story about our history, but to look forward into the future and say, how can we constantly do better and make sure that everyone's included in our service and in what we do.